up, homies? We are doing a little kind of surprise podcast because yesterday was Christmas. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you.
Yeah. We're live.
Excited. We're live. We're excited.
We're stoked. Now. We just celebrated Christmas Eve. Probably 16 Christmases between all the families and plus ones and everything. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we wanted to do we wanted to start off in the Christmas spirit and talk about Christmas in 2019.
2019.
Christmas reviewed, or Two Brothers react to Christmas 2019. So first off, for those of you tuning in for the first time, this is Torn Between Two Brothers. It's a nice little podcast where we have a conversation. We talk about what's news to us.
We might debate. We might agree. We enjoy each other's company.
Yep.
We hang out. You know,
we look up what's trending. We want to give our input, and we try to do games in the middle of it. So we have a nice. There's one segment that we really liked, and people commented on is not a clue. So I think we're gonna do.
We did last week.
We're gonna try it again this week. So I think to start off is the most important thing.
What's that?
Is what we got.
What we got. That is pretty important. Yeah.
The only thing that's important.
I mean, Christmas would be nothing without gifts. It would just be a shitty holiday where everyone gets together and eats, and then you don't do anything after.
It'd be like a Thanksgiving 2.0.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
It's kind of like dinner,
but you don't
with
get
presents.
any gifts.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
It's dinner with presents.
The only thing I get after Thanksgiving is full.
Yeah,
and then I have to take a really big shit. You know what I mean? It's awful. It's just.
And then the best cigarette of your life.
And then the best cigarette of my life because I'm stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey, boy.
So what'd you get for Christmas?
I got a couple things. So my lovely wife Joanna, who's probably gonna comment and be like, "That's me."
Yeah, hello.
Hey.
Hi.
So she got me poopery that I can spray in the bathroom before I take a shit, so it doesn't smell because she knows me very well. My shits smell.
I think we both have like intestines that are like.
It's because of Dad. It's because of our father.
That's true.
Our father has shitty poops or smelly poops, so we have smelly poops.
Have smelly poops. Yeah.
But no, I got a little clip. I don't know if I told you this or not.
Tell me,
so it's like a phone clip that goes from the behind the bed and it stretches around me. So I can look at because all right. So when I'm,
what do you mean stretch?
It's like an arm. No, it like stretches around me. So Joanna basically got it so I can look at like my phone and put the headphones in because when she's sleeping, I can't turn on the TV.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Because she's passed out.
So it's kind of like these arms.
Yeah. It's just like an arm that extends in front of you.
That's
so
really
dope. And you can position it any way. So like literally, I was passed out the other night, and Joanna woke up and Friends was still running because it was just down there. It was like
that's so dope.
Yeah, and then I got last year my brother and his girlfriend and my wife got me a bow and arrow set and a target because I'm just obsessed with archery.
Yep.
And so this year for Christmas, Joanna got me a little stand for the target.
Yeah.
So it can just hold in place and I can shoot it, free fire,
dope.
all that stuff. So
and you're already snapping arrows.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I shot it and it hit the wall. Because we have exposed foundation because when we bought the house there was a leak prior, so like half the drywall's ripped up. So I literally shot it and I was drunk shooting it. So I missed and it fucking just smacked right against not the foundation, but like the
wall,
the concrete in the basement, you know, and just broke right in half.
Jesus
and I was like,
Christ.
oh, okay. We got a Barnes & Noble's gift card. My in-laws surprised us. We are going to Tennessee.
That's dope.
Yeah, we're taking a
trip
to the little Tennessee, so we're pretty stoked about that. All the grown-ups get some time to get shit-faced and all that.
Yeah, get away
But
from
what
the
about
kids.
you? What did you get?
I got some pretty dope stuff. So I'll talk about what I got from like Kat, and then like the generic stuff, because I know one thing I want to get into is like the traditions and the different games that we do and like what people do as a whole, and kind of compare and contrast notes with society, I guess. But I'm
holding my cards like I'm gonna say something.
You're ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
So Kat got me. I'm gonna feel so bad if I miss one. So she got me an electric toothbrush, which I got from my mom as well. So I have two electric toothbrushes. So now I know that my breath stinks. So I got two of them just in case. She got me Pokemon Sword, which is dope. But like, I don't know, like it's weird because it's like a game for children, so you're playing
but it's nostalgia based. You enjoy it because it's Pokemon. You're never not going to enjoy Pokemon. We could be 80 years old; they could be coming out with new Pokemon, and we're still going to enjoy them.
Oh, it's that Pokemon.
Yeah.
She got me. AirPods.
Oh,
I'm so
customized
stoked. Well,
AirPods.
the case is customized.
Yeah, the case. Yeah.
So the
You know what I mean.
AirPods are AirPods, and then she got a customized case for it that says that has JB in gold on a black case.
That's nasty.
And then
That's nasty.
the headphones. It's so funny because I had mentioned it way before, and I totally forgot that I had told her about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, her brother got it. And I was like, fuck, man. I wish I had AirPods.
wish I want. Yeah.
And then I guess I was kind of looking on Twitter too, like after Christmas, just for this episode and future episodes.
Sure.
So right now there's the AirPod, like it's a 2019 AirPods disappointment, and it's so people are getting like knockoff AirPods.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're
yeah.
getting Smart Pods Plus, Sky Pods, True Wireless Pods, and
Oh,
it's like
God.
the
Truly wired.
It's like
Truly poor pods. No.
what is it? You know what it is. It's like what's the like off-brand Walmart brand food or Market Basket?
The Great
food.
Value.
Yeah,
It's the Great Value of the
brand
AirPods.
of AirPods. So I got that,
That's awesome.
and I'm totally. There's one more gift. Oh, she got me money so I can get sneakers.
Oh,
so
cool.
one thing I learned today or yesterday
Sneakers
is
are expensive.
no, that I'm hard to shop for shoes because like my outfits are easy. You just get me jeans,
Sweaters.
light, dark, whatever, and then light, dark, whatever, and then sweaters and then t-shirts.
Yeah.
So they're like that's all like it's very easy to shop for me.
Sure.
But sneakers, I'm like kind of
Sneakers
like
is like
left
the
and right.
easiest thing. I don't know.
No.
I feel like
Well, maybe
I
if you
get Adidas, I get Vans. I like them nice and simple.
but
Maybe
what
I'll
colors?
Throw some, I
Like-
got blue this time, but usually I go black because black matches with everything.
I know, but like if
Gotta
the
go with the
girls
black shoe.
went and got shoes, you'd be like, oh, that's cool. But like I think
Oh
like
my
shoes
god,
is like
girls
a
and shoes!
personalized thing.
I can't. Joanna's got like 17 bins at the house, fucking full of shoes.
Oh,
whether
Kat's
it may
got,
be.
yeah, Kat
Oh,
does too. And she's like, oh, I want these. And I'm like, you literally have 6 of the
You have the
exact same
6 same
kind. She's like,
pairs.
it's not the same.
No,
It's got a
these are-
little bigger of a heel.
It's a wedge,
It's
and
a
you're like,
wedge. And
what
you're
is a
like,
wedge?
That's the same thing.
Why are you
It's all
wearing
the
cheese
same
on your feet?
thing. I'm pissed at you.
Cheese
So
wedge.
I know
All
one thing I want to talk about is the traditions.
Yeah.
So maybe traditions that we heard that we hate or do that we hate, things that traditions that we love.
Traditions for Christmas or traditions
Christmas.
like
Christmas.
Oh, okay, Christmas. So
Christmas
one thing that
only.
our family does, and I realize that not a lot of people know what it is, even though the white elephant.
Yeah.
So we always do like either Secret Santa or we get gifts or we do like things like that. But the white elephant's one of my favorites. So the white elephant, if you guys don't know, is basically a swap with gag or shitty gifts that you put in, and then it works like the traditional Yankee swap. It's the one through whatever, one gets to pick back after it's done and all that, but it's all shitty gifts. So like this year, I put in little shot glasses that were literally white urinals.
They're so
and
good.
Literally, Mom
We
got
went
it. She was
home
like,
with
I
it.
love these. I'm keeping these. And then Kat stole it from her and was like, I want them. Like, okay.
It's literally
and
shot
everyone else
glasses
kept their
in the
gifts.
size of urinals.
So I think
Yeah.
I think even though they're gag gifts, like it's fun.
Yeah.
And it relieves the pressure of picking the perfect gift because between birthdays and Easter and Christmas, you know what I mean? It's how many things can you buy
Yeah,
for
and
someone?
the-
You
and
know
the
what I mean? Everyone
Yankees-
says I'm the hardest person to shop for
Yeah.
because I don't need anything. I don't
yeah,
need
yeah.
to be giving presents 3-5 times a year. I
Yeah.
love it. Don't get me wrong, but do I need it? Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah, the Yankee swap is fun, but then like if you do like 3-4 years of Yankee swaps and then you have one for your company, then you
Yeah.
have one with one side of the family, and then one with the other,
Well-
then it's like what the fuck do you get? And then it's like a lot of people with put the Alexa or the Bluetooth speaker
Yeah,
or this or a blanket
Well,
or
the thing
this
I
or
hate-
that, and then you're like, well, I already have 10 Alexas. I already
Yeah.
have a Bluetooth speaker. I already have a
I
blanket.
have 17 blankets at my
Yeah,
house.
like, it's like- so it's
but I
like-
don't like that people. It's cool people like stealing your gifts, but I hate when you, dude. It grinds my gears, grinds them.
Yeah.
When people are literally like, you get the nastiest gift, and someone's like, number one spot's like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll take
you
that.
need an Alexa? Well, I have 7, and I'm getting another one. Like, fuck you.
At my work, someone put in like a Keurig, and then someone else put cornhole, and those were being rotated all the time.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah,
now
yeah.
you gotta like almost go middle of the road, get like a gift that not everyone's gonna jump at the opportunity to get, in
Correct.
hopes that you don't get swapped out for lotion.
Exactly.
And so, and I think it relieves the white elephant is our one of our favorite traditions.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And it's because There's no pressure.
Yep.
You're intentionally getting a shitty gift. It could be an ugly gift. It could be a gag gift. It could be.
I literally got a a neck pillow that was a shrimp. It was a shrimp cocktail, and it wraps around. It's got the tail and everything, and you just fucking cuddle with it. Like, and it's gross, but it's funny.
Yeah, and then then you know you're leaving with a shitty gift.
Yeah,
or
you're
like
not.
a gag
You're
gift.
going in to be disappointed, and you're disappointed, and that's the good thing about it, because no matter what you get, you're not really gonna use the gift. You'll have it. You might use it. You know what I mean? But it's like $10 to $15 little things. Which, dude, putting in $100 Yankee can or not Yankee swap. Yankee swap, and then having someone take it from you
is just so it's disheartening. I don't know if Yankee swap is probably like one of my least favorites.
Yeah,
but
Secret Santa
is so stressful though.
Secret Santa's not stressful. Santa's
all right, guys. I gotta talk shit real quick.
Okay,
so, I gotta talk shit. So, for those of you watching, I need to get your
an hour and a half talking about Christmas.
I need your opinion. My brother and his wife swapped Secret Santas. So they both went, I don't care for the person, or this person's hard to shop for. Do you want to trade? So not only did they break the first rule, which is
don't
you
tell
don't
anyone.
tell anyone who your Secret Santa is, but a rule I didn't even know had to exist. Yeah. It's like fucking telling people that coffee's hot at fucking McDonald's. It didn't happen until they got sued. So this rule is don't trade your Secret Santa after revealing your Secret Santa.
I had your girlfriend, and Joanna had my dad. And she found out once I said, this person's so hard to shop for, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to get him.
Yeah.
She was like, so you have Kat and I have your dad. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. And then we looked at each other, and it was like this, like, it was like, you know, when you see like that person and it's like you and them in the room and you're just staring at each other like and that, like, you know? Yeah. Like, it's that good eye contact. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to rebrand it. It was like that. And we go, want to switch? Yeah, absolutely. Dude, your girlfriend would have been so disappointed. I would have sent Joanna shopping out anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's fine. Okay.
Why is it fine?
Okay, I'm going to tell you right
it's
now.
Not fine.
I'm telling you,
it's
an unwritten rule, okay? I'm going to say right now.
Guys, you can swap during
A
Secret
lot
Santa.
of times, couples will tell each other who they have for Secret Santa.
Sure.
I didn't. My parents didn't. And Kat didn't. But we knew you guys can't keep a secret, so we knew you guys were going to tell each other.
Yeah.
So what you should have done,
Justin, that's
is
what
just
happens.
help each other
That's
shop.
what happens when you're in a new marriage. You have to be honest. Mom and
can't
dad
use
don't give a
new
shit.
marriage all the time.
Mom and dad don't give a shit about each other. That's why they didn't tell her. Me and Joanna are in the honeymoon marriage phase, so we're gonna swap. We're gonna tell each other.
It's so annoying.
That's the story of
but
Secret
you
Santa.
have to, if you guys would have just done each other shopping, but still gift it from you, and then be like, oh, like we helped each other with the Secret Santa. We'd be like,
no,
okay.
because
because
Joanna and Kat would have been like, oh my god, Joanna definitely got shit for me, and then we might as well swap because I got dad a dope gift.
Do you
Joanna
think
got
Dad buys a? Do you think Dad has any input when he buys our presents?
Joanna probably thinks I got Dad's Zelda, right? I got Link's Awakening, the remastered.
Yeah.
Joanna probably thinks the name is Zorlda. You know what I mean? Like, bro,
she
wouldn't have known, but I was like, Dad, I got you. Don't worry, you know?
I got you, Father. I don't know, but one of my favorite traditions is the game night aspect of it.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
So our family, instead of doing like a bunch of big gifts, what we do is we do like a gag gift. We did a Secret Santa, but it wasn't like a big price point. It was only like $40 a person.
$40-$50.
So it wasn't like out of crazy.
And then there's always one thing under the tree that my mom's like, oh my god, look,
Santa came. We promised every year for 10 years.
My cat got a gift. And then it's always a game, and we always participate in game night. So this year we did Friends Trivia, we did Family Feud, and I think that was we did the left right center,
which was fun.
It was fun.
Comes from Kat's side of the family. If any of them are watching, I got a copy of the game, and then I was like, all right, let's go, let's gamble, let's win some money.
Gambled a little bit with us. Yeah, my dad won. Like he doesn't need enough fucking money. Jesus.
But every year we just do a game night because that way it's just at the end of the day, like if you think back, any of you, unless it was like a super crazy gift, when you look back at the years and what you got for Christmas, it all gets blended together with your birthday present, your Christmas present, presents you got for other people.
I was just talking to Justin before the show, and I was thinking like, oh, when did I get my archery set? Was it Christmas or my birthday?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you think of the gift rather than, you can't like pinpoint it.
Yeah.
So it's fun to have that game night experience where the family gets together.
Yeah.
We all enjoy ourselves.
What
we
you
play
remember.
games. dad gets drunk and pretends
Oh
during
my
Family
God.
Feud that there's a fake audience and he
He's
laughs
like,
at your answers. Yeah, so it's awesome though.
It's dope, yeah.
We have those experiences.
Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, we'll get into the actual.
Well, that's a good
mix
segue
of
for.
everything.
I
That's a
feel
good
like
segue
was it
for.
last podcast you were like, you don't need to say that's a good segment. I'm like, or
Segue.
segue. Sorry.
Yeah,
And
good
I was-
segues just happen. Like there's no like you don't need to say.
That's a good segue.
Oh, segue is incoming.
Told you I wouldn't tell you if it was a good segue if it wasn't.
Okay,
All
go
right.
ahead.
Yeah, I think I want to start because now that we're talking about Christmas and we kind of recapped Christmas 2019, which we
Yep.
also hoped you guys had a good one.
Yep.
Is I have some weird ass fact. Wait, it's not this one. Right here. Mistletoes. You ready? You want to know where the word mistletoe comes from? If you were to guess, like, do you think it was like named after like, hey, we're
I'm gonna
kissing
say-
under the mistletoe?
I'm gonna
and-
say
Okay.
it's just a guess.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
think
just curious
because
This
one
is-
of the things I want to do in this, and we have some that might come up in this episode.
Yeah,
but we want
say
to do
that every
like
episode and it never comes
it
up.
never comes up,
never
but
comes
it
up.
might.
But yeah, it
come
might
up.
come up.
Is if someone doesn't know anything, we take our best guess at it,
Yeah.
no matter how
so
stupid
I'm
it sounds.
asking you, do you
I
know where
think-
mistletoe comes from?
I think it was mid-war. Like
Mid-war.
mid-missile nuclear war, okay?
Yeah.
When we're bombing,
Okay.
okay? And
which
people were
which one?
I don't know,
Do you have, are you saying like World War I, World War II, or
just
like
just one of the when we were
Okay.
bombing after Pearl Harbor.
Sure.
So we were bombing Nagasaki,
Nagasaki.
Big Boy, like all that little man, whatever they were called, and people were so freaked out, and then the soldiers and everything that they were like, we're gonna kiss under mistletoe to reunite and feel better, like about the
So you're
like the
telling
big
me
war.
You think that mistletoes were creative to ensure positivity after
During
wars,
war.
during wars.
During wars.
That's not it. So the mistletoe comes from the Anglo-Saxon language from back in the day.
Yep.
Anglo-Saxons.
Yep.
Is it? I think it's German English, right?
I think it's just
Anglo-Saxon.
English speaking.
Oh, I thought Anglo-Saxon was German and English mix. Either way, we'll
don't
look
know.
it up after the show. Someone comment if you know,
Yeah.
or look it up because you're curious and it's going to piss you off if you
Yeah.
have never heard of it. So missile stands for dung, as in poop,
Okay.
and toe,
Poop toe.
or tan. It used to be missile tan. I think that's what I read.
Okay.
So toe now means twig. So
Poop twig.
poop twig. It's no. It says hence dung on a twig on a twig on a twig on a twig in Anglo-Saxon. So because mistletoes actually grow where birds leave their shit. So when birds poop, that's when mistletoes grow, and you kiss underneath that. So it Well, I'm not finished. So in ancient Greece, the festival of Saturnia, which I didn't even look up because I didn't care. They used it where they would hang a bunch of mistletoes.
Okay.
And then that transformed in Greece, I believe, something like that. They were used in wedding ceremonies, and somehow they started using it on different holidays, and Christmas is the one that it stuck
That
with.
became notorious with.
Well, for us now, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it's probably switching.
How long ago was that? Do you know?
I think like 500 years or something like that. I don't know.
I feel like
I
you're
know. I have no
bullshitting.
idea.
I feel like
I
this-
couldn't find a time for
Yeah.
it, to be honest. Which I'm sure I could find it easily
Yeah.
now. But I was just looking at
now
the
that
general
someone's
aspect.
pressuring you to
So
figure
missile.
it out.
So for all of our audience, when you're kissing that loved one underneath the mistletoe and you think this is absolutely wonderful, you're kissing
Under
a
poop on a twig.
A poop on a twig.
Oh, my apologies.
Oh, did you not throw
Yeah,
yours?
No,
Okay.
sorry. Do you have
What?
Do you have another Christmas thing?
I do have
Oh,
another. Do you
okay.
have any Christmas ones?
No.
Okay, yeah, I can.
No.
I can do my other Christmas one. Let me find it here. It's right here. Nope, it's in my hand. All right. Lately, there has been a fad with upside down Christmas trees.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes. Christmas trees that have been hung upside down
To change the norm.
to change the norm.
I like the
because that's
one
what
that's
we
like
do.
Portal. Have you seen the game Portal where they
how
do
it
like a
comes,
portal on
like-
the bottom and the portal on top, and then they put.
they saw the tree in half, and then it's
I'm
coming
not even
through
sure if
both
they
sides.
saw it in half. It's probably very easy to do it with like
A fake tree.
a fake tree.
Yeah,
So you just
yeah.
take one part of the
Well,
other.
you're still gonna have to cut the fake tree in half.
No, fake trees come in sections.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're so smart. I was like,
sometimes-
oh my god. Yeah, I sawed my
idiot.
Christmas tree down this year, so I have
yeah,
no
you
idea what
sawed
I'm.
your fake tree
I
this
sawed
year.
my fake tree down.
That's funny.
So there has been a fad with Christmas trees and hanging them upside down,
It's for
and we
Satan
have thought
worshipping.
that it was a recent trend, but it's not.
I fucking hate you.
In the 7th century, so that's 7,000, right? I'm just kidding. So in the 7th century,
Fuck.
a monk named Boniface hung one to teach German.
Hung one.
He hung one up because it's an upside down.
Oh, his
Christmas
last
tree.
name's not Hung One.
Boniface hung one.
That's what Boniface hung one.
No, that's awesome though. Oh,
it
gotta
was
love
like-
this. Gotta love it. So he hung one up to teach German pagans about the Holy Spirit,
Huh.
and this was because,
Now, is he
was-
hanging it from the ceiling, or
He's
is it
hanging it
just-
from the ceiling.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So you have like almost like 2 bars, and it just like hangs
Yeah.
in between. I
Okay.
think it's some sort of hanging device,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's a noose holding a
Yeah.
tree. No, I don't know. But
Jesus
so the reason he was teaching it was the Holy Spirit, because I think it was for the crucifixion. I might be butchering this, but the crucifixion is, a cross.
Yes.
But they figured to hang it upside down looked more like a cross, and they were teaching the Holy Spirit.
Okay.
So in the 19th century, people did exactly that. They started hanging them. But now it's rumored to be a bad thing and anti-religious, because the tree, in terms of religion, points up towards heaven. So the
So if you're doing
point's
it upside
supposed
down,
you're pointing it towards hell.
gotcha.
So it's now anti-religious. Everyone, do not hang your trees up upside down this year. You will get shot. That's my other Christmas one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is there any other Christmas facts?
There is not another Christmas
Perfect.
fact. Would you like to go
That's
next?
a perfect segue into no. That's a perfect segue into a non-Christmas fact that I have.
Okay.
No, I wanted to talk today. So today is a big fucking day in the Netflix world, because season 2
Wait, I came out?
is
My
coming
season
out.
2 came out.
You came out with Penn Badgley, and he's Joe.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And-
I was like, who the fuck is that? I've already watched 4 episodes today. Joanne and I fucking binged it, and it's awesome.
So I
Awesome.
just binged the first season in
Yep.
anticipation of this season coming out.
Yep,
Joanna
Joanna rewatched it as well in anticipation.
26. So You is a whole show about a guy obsessed and stalking some girl,
Correct.
and then wanting to correct her life by eliminating any
Stressors or people within her life to make their relationship stronger.
Yeah.
Yes.
and he goes through, and spoiler alert, go ahead, block your ears for 10 seconds, but he goes and kills some people in her life
Yeah.
in order to make her better. So like, she had an ex that was a shitty person, so he killed the ex.
Yep.
Then she had a best friend that was a shitty person and kind of corrupted her life. He killed her too.
Yep.
And then now it ended on a big fucking high note.
Correct.
And I had no clue how they were gonna do like a season 2. I thought it was like a 1 season.
I
thing.
did too. I
Like,
didn't
it
think
would-
they were coming out, and then Joanna told me about it. Wait, can we say what happens at the end? Are
yeah.
people gonna get pissed?
Block your ears.
Block your
la,
ears.
la, 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 la.
So Guinevere Beck is the girl he's interested
Yep.
in. She's a writer. She figures out what he's doing because
Yep.
she finds the teeth
a
missing.
hidden box above
a hidden
the
box
ceiling
full
tile.
of all like the shit that shitty
almost
things he's
like
done.
almost like how killers take mementos, or some killers are known to take mementos of the people that he killed. It's the same thing
Correct.
as in
Yeah,
the
it's like his little prized possessions from those he killed.
Yeah.
So she finds the box. He traps her in this enclosed case. She wants to get out. Ends up getting out. He ends up killing her.
Well, she while she's stuck in this cage is like, I'm gonna prove my love for you. Obviously fake, because
Yes.
she's trying to
She's terrified
get
and
out
wants
of
to
the
get out.
cage. She writes a memoir
Yep.
of what happened, where it was really the therapist that she was cheating on him with
Yep.
is the one who's stalking her and killing all these people in her life, and pinned the whole.
Oh, I
thing
forgot
on
about
him.
that.
So she wrote this whole
Yeah.
manifesto to pin it on the therapist. So what he did is when he killed her when she was trying to escape, he put that manifesto and that memoir to the police
and
as a book, and then it
made her famous,
and then
made her death famous, and
then he put her body, all the mementos, everything in the therapist's backyard,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden everything wrapped up and seemed perfect,
Yep.
and then it ended.
But can we talk about the real treasure of You season 2? Is that Chris D'Elia is
so
in it.
dope, dude.
And Justin hasn't seen any of the Chris D'Elia episodes. I think it starts on episode 2 and then
Chris
goes
D'Elia
on.
is a comedian.
Chris
that we've
D'Elia,
been
he's a comedian.
A big fan of forever.
Oh yeah, we love him. We watched Undateable.
He was on Undateable.
He was on Whitney.
I listened to his podcast.
We saw him
sporadically.
live stand up,
And
which was awesome.
I
And-
saw him with Kat too.
Yeah.
So I've seen him a couple times.
and
then,
he's incredible. He's just I don't
just
know.
so
He's just
fucking
so fucking funny. So if you don't know Chris D'Elia, look him up because he's in You. He does a fantastic job.
Yeah.
I've already seen where he starts and passes on. So it's nasty.
yeah.
But yeah,
I'm stoked for it because now like it's so crazy because the new season starts.
I'm trying.
where he
I'm trying real hard not to spoil it.
Don't
This is
spoil it.
I'm not gonna
So
spoil it,
because
but
it came out today, so you can't spoil it. You can
Yeah.
spoil the first season because it came out like a year ago. But he introduces himself. So the first season he was known as Joe the entire season.
Correct.
And the second season trailer he introduces himself as Will.
Will,
So then
yes.
all of a sudden like we're like, what the?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
And like so it's dope to see shows. And I told Kat too. So those two things I kind of mentioned to her, and then she kind of appreciated the first season the second time around.
Yeah.
Because she rewatched it with me. So the first thing is I told her the only way the second season is going to be good is if it revolves around the big mystery from season 1, which is Candace's ex. So
his ex Candace.
his ex.
Okay,
Candace.
you said Candace's ex.
Yeah. Candace, his ex.
Kurt.
So
yeah.
he.
I can't see commas.
So
Sorry.
he. So I was like, that's the only way because otherwise it's going to be regurgitation of the first season in different scenarios. But one thing she appreciated because I start to admire like directors, like how they
absolutely.
they write certain things.
Yeah.
And I was showing her that as his life got more chaotic with Beck, who was the main girl in the first season, the neighbors were having problems. And when he started dating the black girl, whatever that's his neighbor or whatever background she is, he started dating her. Then the neighbors started getting better. And then now all of a sudden husband wasn't there anymore. So and then all of a sudden when he cheated on her with Beck, then it started to spark up.
So
and
everything in the background was getting chaotic as their relationship got chaotic. That's very meta, like within itself. That's
so like
sweet.
it was cool to see like it got worse and worse and worse as he started dating Beck.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like he couldn't concentrate on saving this next door family because he was concentrating on her. But it was very like like a layer underneath. And then when he finally ends things with Beck and kills her, the family, the husband's obviously dead, but they're moving to California. They're happily ever after. They're moving and everything.
Yeah.
And even when the husband was like beating the shit out of her, it was at the peak of the second time he started dating Beck and like cheated on his girlfriend
that's
for
weird.
everything. So it's like you could see the ups and downs in the next door neighbor directly correlating exactly with
what's
his
funny
relationship with
is
Beck.
I think you guys are gonna see, you at home and you yourself, I think there's a very similar scheme to it, and I'm not going to ruin it, but I'll tell you something that I appreciated within the first 4 episodes that I watched. I'm assuming there's only like 10 or something like that, because I think it's a short. It's a
10
short.
was the
They
first
do
one.
short seasons.
Yeah.
Is because Joanna pointed out, and she goes, you know what? This is kind of similar in terms of what he's doing and the things going on around him.
Oh yeah, no, I noticed that right away because
It's
like,
very similar.
He's falling back into the same trends and stuff that he's doing. So once he got back into the bookstore, now he's back in the same mentality that he was in the first season.
Exactly.
And that's when he meets the girl, and then.
But the dope thing that I said, and I kind of like a light bulb went off. Like they always say that a sociopath does the same thing and expects a different result.
Correct. Yeah.
So now with this season, it's literally like in the mind of a sociopath that he's repeating a process with a different person, expecting different results, and that's literally like it emphasizes
and
the
it's
show.
the same
like,
thing with the new neighbor. The new neighbor,
Yeah.
the girl kind of reminds me of Paco. The
Yep.
older sister reminds me of the mom. I haven't.
he has a coworker that literally sounds
just like the bookkeeper from the first one.
from the first season.
Yeah.
So it's literally trying to do something again
Yeah.
and expecting a different result. Which I mean, obviously, I don't think I'm not going to say anymore.
I want to. My prediction from the beginning, and I thought was going to happen in season 1.
Yeah.
Is I thought Candace has been dead all along, and is just in his head. I don't think Candace is alive.
You know what's funny? I said that to Joanna today.
Yeah.
I said I think she's just like I'm trying to think of the word, like an apparition, like
Yeah.
like
It's-
something he conjured in his mind.
So
and
as things are more
he-
chaotic, she
it's almost like a
herself.
guilt-ridden figure.
That's exactly what I told Kat. Probably like
Great minds think
very
alike.
very early on.
There ain't nothing torn between us right now.
Kat
We're
was
on the same page.
So pissed, okay, because the whole first season, I predicted. I kind of knew what was going to happen because Kat kind of spoiled it for me.
Yeah.
But the subtleties that were happening throughout the season, I knew were going to happen before that.
That's stuff
happened.
that only happens in good books too. You know what I mean?
It's written really like you can follow it,
it's
and if
very
you're paying
well.
attention to the subtleties,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, this is.
And
gonna
the
happen,
actor
and that.
is
he's so good.
incredible. Oh my God, you hate him, you love him.
Yeah.
Joanna, like during an episode, she had to look away because she was like, I cannot watch this. It was like too cringy for her,
creepy,
and I was like, this is awesome. You know?
Yeah,
That's
it's
all.
all written.
Keep writing stuff like you, Netflix. Keep writing stuff like you.
Speaking of, this is
Oh, you're going again. We're back to back. We're not even going back and forth.
yeah.
I like it.
So one thing.
You're not going to throw your card? I need a
Oh, sorry.
I need a compilation of you throwing the cards.
Just ruining it. I want to do our favorite segment, Not a Clue.
Are we doing Not a Clue now?
Yeah.
Yo.
Not a clue.
Let's go.
We don't have any music for
Yeah,
it,
we
but
need-
we can still dance to the.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Netflix, okay?
Okay, so this is for me. You're going
Yes,
right now. Okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
So this is the first.
Well, do you want to explain Not a Clue for the people
yeah.
that might have missed it
You
last week?
You can explain it.
All right, so Not a Clue is basically where we take, say it's movies, TV, literature, whatever it is, and we give the other person the title
Only.
And usually the movies that we're going to pick, I'm going to say movies because I'm sure you took a movie as well.
Yeah.
I did this week too. So we're going to give each other the name, but we're going to either stay true to what it is or totally fuck everything up and just lie about it. And the other person has to guess whether it's a real movie or if it's a fake movie.
It's just a big game of bullshit.
It's a big game of bullshit. So yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, absolutely.
So this show.
Oh, it's a show.
Movie. Sorry, movie.
You're lying. You're lying.
This is a movie. It's in like Brazil, Netflix.
Okay.
It's called The First Temptation of Christ.
The First Temptation of Christ.
Yeah. It's a follow-up sequel movie to The Last Hangover, which is based on The Last Supper.
Okay.
And it's the whole movie is about Jesus turning the big 3-0.
Jesus turns 30.
30.
Sorry, I'm going to let you go because I'm going to have so many questions.
The big 3-0 and goes to a birthday party, surprise birthday party with a number of celebrity biblical guests, including God. The three wise men follow the North Star to Jesus. It's a surprise. Everyone's going towards the North Star because it's a surprise party for Jesus. But how do you surprise the Son of God? You do so because Jesus doesn't know he is the Son of God. And God plans on telling him on his big 30th birthday bash.
God, I
Jesus
hope this isn't real.
shows up with his boyfriend, Orlando.
Jesus is gay?
in this. Yep, that's the first temptation of Christ.
Oh, okay.
And right as Jesus proclaims he wants to be a juggler as his profession, God drops the bomb that he is the Son of God and has, like his religious Jesus powers.
Yeah.
And that's what he should be. He should be the Son of God. But Jesus pursues and tries to convince everyone that he just wants to be a juggler for the rest of his life.
So there are 10 temptations.
Huh? No, those is the first. No, the 10 Commandments.
Oh, it's just said that as a pun off the name.
No, it's just the first temptation of Christ.
Oh, the first temptation of Christ.
Yes.
And that's the first temptation is that he's gay. Can I
Yes.
question you on some of these?
I mean, I don't know the movie. I just know
That's
that.
true. That's
but you
true.
can if I know the answer.
No, I don't want to question.
You can question.
Okay, just for the sport of it, I want to say it's true.
Okay.
Because if there's a movie that Jesus is gay and he wants to be a juggler, I am going home and watching it. I'm going to say it's true because I want to watch it. Justin Bergeron, I have not a clue.
Sure?
Is it true or false?
It is true.
Yes! I can't wait!
So,
Gay juggler Jesus.
Gay juggler Jesus.
Oh,
so,
I love it,
So
dude.
it is indeed a sequel to The Last Hangover, which is based on The Last Supper.
Yep.
And right now, over 2.3 million people have contacted Netflix to remove the movie
No
because
way.
of how religious like Brazil and everything is.
Yeah.
Right now, trending on Twitter is cancelo Netflix, like the Spanish word for cancel, cancel Netflix. And right now, there was a firebomb attack on the Rio de Janeiro office of production company behind this Christmas special that happened today or yesterday or whatever.
Guys, get off this fucking podcast and go watch the
first temptation of Jesus.
Of Jesus. Can I do mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's
Yeah.
see. Yours is all chirpy and shit, and then I'm gonna anyone with a dog stop watching. All right. So this is called Man Bites Dog. It was made in 1992.
Okay.
Okay. This movie is about a man named, I'm going to slaughter the name, Ben Benoit Polvord. This man had planned an ice fishing trip up north with none other than his German Shepherd.
Okay.
As the beautiful vacation had come to an end, the ice fishing door latch broke. And Ben could not, I can't read, this is why I'm taking a while. And Ben could not make his way out. Being famished after 3 days of not catching any fish, Ben had run out of options. I don't want to get too into it, but it results in a graphic ending of the man eating his own dog in hopes of survival.
What was this movie called?
Man Bites Dog.
So, okay. So I'm going to go through my thinking, okay?
Okay.
So you said 92?
1992.
So that makes sense for that era.
Okay.
But
But
the fucking movie is called Man Bites Dog.
yeah.
I feel they would have been more subtle if it was like a movie like Ice Fishing Trip or something like that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it would be like they wouldn't tell kind of the ending of him eating his dog.
I can't change the title.
I know.
Oh, okay. I thought
So
you were saying
I'm
why
saying-
didn't I
I'm-
change the
no,
title?
I'm saying
I'm
you're
like,
a liar.
okay, you're calling me a
So
liar.
I'm saying that if the man indeed bite the dog like near the the second act or third act of the movie,
Sure.
it would be called something else and not preface that it's a man
That
biting
he's
a dog.
actually okay.
So I'm gonna say it's a lie.
It is a lie.
You fucker.
Man bites dog is actually a phrase that people use. I don't remember what the phrase means. I thought I put it on my notes, but I didn't. And it's a mockumentary about a serial killer that goes into basically people are filming them and asking them questions, and he just starts murdering people.
Oh,
It's
a
a mockumentary.
Okay, gotcha.
So they're like, oh yeah, like what really bugs you about this topic or whatever, and he'll just go and like stab a kid, like, and it's just a mockumentary, and things like progressively just get more violent and like awful.
That sounds dope.
Yeah, it does sound kind of dope.
Did you watch it?
I did not watch it.
No. But I figured, yeah, man bites dog. Like if anything, I
Yeah,
would
but
say
it's,
like
because it's a phrase, I figured I would change it because maybe you knew that phrase, and
did not.
yeah, it's something like repercussions
didn't-
happen, yada yada. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I figured you'd be like, but that's a good play on
That's a good
words.
play on words. No,
yeah,
fuck.
and you wouldn't actually think that a man is eating his German Shepherd.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah,
You're
I
fucked
talked
up.
to Joanna about it. She goes, I hope some people at work don't listen to this because that's pretty graphic.
That's you coming up with
and
it.
that's
You're
me
a
coming up
psychopath.
with it. Well, I was looking up a bunch of movies, and Man Bites Dog. I want to talk about a dude eating his dog. Like, that sounded sexual.
But yeah, do you want to do we still want to talk about different topics, or do you want to go to spin that wheel?
I don't know. I wish we could see comments on this screen so
Not
we could
anymore.
say, "Hey, who would like to?"
No one wants to see anything.
Okay.
This podcast is dead. Spin.
Oh
spin
wait,
that
we
wheel?
have music. Yeah.
Yeah, we have music.
Spin that wheel.
Oh, that was it.
That's it.
We need to prolong that. I want to
Yeah.
dance for a little bit
I want to
longer.
dance for like a 2-minute segment.
Everyone's watching the podcast. They're like, they're
like,
just dancing for 2 minutes.
They've been dancing this whole fucking time, and people are like new viewers and be like, "Oh, like I want to check out this podcast." And it's just
It's a
like
dancing podcast?
It's a 2-person dancing podcast. For
We're not even gonna do
2
topics.
hours.
We're just gonna dance.
Just gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
right.
you want to spin or do I spin?
Why don't you spin first?
All right,
Because
I'll
I just
spin.
did my not a clue.
Whoop!
Tick, 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 tick,
You gotta
tick,
do the
tick,
whoop.
Tick, tick, tick. I didn't want to do. It was your spin. I didn't want to over whoop you.
Literature? No. Music?
I was like, I don't know.
No way.
All right, so we
All
got
right.
the orange category of music. Justin, what is your topic you have in your hand?
So, one thing.
Yep.
I wanted to get into, and I wanted to kind of poke your head about.
Okay.
So Jay-Z.
Yep.
Recently, in the last couple weeks,
Mhm.
has moved his music to Spotify. And
Okay.
previously, he had probably a brand deal with Kanye West. No, sorry. He has sorry. Kanye West had a brand deal with him where he was
Okay.
putting all of his music on Tidal only. And Jay-Z owns this music streaming app and network called Tidal.
Okay.
And
I was going to
Jay-Z's
say, are you going to tell me what
yeah.
title is or just kind of leave
Tidal,
it there?
Tidal.
Title.
Like Tidal Wave. That's how it's spelled.
Oh, okay.
And Jay-Z had all of his music exclusive to Tidal. And then he just
No way, huh?
put all the music on Spotify. And I think Kanye West did it like probably a year or two after
What's
his
the
music
point of, is it just because Tidal's going to make money and he's going to make money as well if it's exclusive to that one?
Yes.
Okay.
So the reason, Drake,
it's kind of
I
a
think
dick
Drake did it
move,
with
isn't
Apple
it?
Music too. Yeah. So Drake did it with one of, I think one of his albums, or Cat would be the best to know. But what happens is, or it's like Chance who put like his album for free for the first time on Apple Music. It's just a marketing thing. So I think what happens is Jay-Z is trying to build his platform of Tidal and try to compete.
Oh, it's
with
his
Spotify.
own Tidal.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
he owns Tidal
owns-
and he's just trying to make
Jay-Z
extra
owns-
money.
So he's
What a
saying,
dick.
I'm gonna keep all my music onto Tidal only.
Yeah.
Drive some traffic, so if people want to listen to me on spot on a streaming service,
Yeah.
you can't hear me on Apple Music, you can't hear me on Spotify, you can't hear me on Pandora. If you want to listen to my music, you have to go to Tidal. Then he's friends and really close with Kanye West all of his career. Kanye West released an exclusive album on there.
Yeah.
Drake did too, but with Apple Music. But he was in talks about doing for Tidal, and it's only to drive traffic to that platform that people don't gravitate to. It's just like people that have iPhones. People are going to stick to only iPhones and not trend to other
Correct.
outlets. So people are trying to do exclusive deals and different things.
Well, that kind of sucks.
It
I don't
does
know.
suck.
Like how do you know? I just asked a million questions at once.
Yeah.
Hi. Do you know when he made Tidal? Do you
It's
know
been
the
a
year?
while.
It's been a while.
Like 10 years or something.
I'm
like that.
surprised
It's
it
crazy.
took him that long to be able to say, you know what? Maybe I'll put my music on Spotify. Because you're
He's
limiting yourself as an artist. You're saying,
Yeah.
come to my platform so I can make extra money
Yeah.
and make these people extra money, and
Well,
you get screwed out of not hearing my music.
It's only like really Jay-Z's music. So
Yeah.
when like for me, like when I distribute music, I can when I put the music through my music distributor, digital distributor, they can put it to Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Tidal Music, YouTube Music. They
Yeah.
post it to everywhere. So Tidal isn't exclusive. Like you can put your music on there, and like
Yeah.
all the other artists are on there anyways. But to listen to Jay-Z only, you can see it on Tidal.
Wow.
You can't hear it anywhere else.
That's crazy.
So, but with him being a businessman, I'm thinking he realized he's probably making less money getting people going there exclusively for his music
Oh,
than he
absolutely.
would from people just streaming his music.
Yeah,
Like, he's
absolutely.
probably
Well, the thing is that if it was Spotify, I want to say Pandora, but I don't even think Pandora is really even relevant anymore. I think Joanna is the only person I've ever met that still has Pandora
Kat
and not Spotify.
has both Spotify and Pandora because she feels Spotify doesn't build like randomization.
That is
playlists,
true. I
like,
do
as
find
well.
a lot of new music on Pandora if you leave it on repeat, but if you start liking songs, you won't get any new
You're
music.
screwed,
You
yeah.
just have to leave it
Yeah.
on whatever.
Auto
not
shuffle, yeah.
use the
Yeah,
actual
yeah.
functions of Pandora,
Yeah.
you know? So I could understand if Spotify was saying we're gonna release an exclusive album, so come to us, because Spotify is the Facebook of music streaming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It holds like so many freaking people, and
Spotify's my jam.
I love Spotify.
Yeah,
I love
Yeah.
I love it.
Thanks to me, boy.
yeah.
Well,
Justin's actually the person that got me onto Spotify because
you were a Pandora boy for a little bit.
I just didn't want to. Pandora is free.
Yeah.
So I was
Spotify
like,
was free too.
Was it free?
Yeah, Spotify has always been free. The only thing is that it plays like a Pandora. So Spotify,
exactly.
If you have a free
So it didn't
version,
matter,
it didn't do anything.
And
if
Pandora,
if you want to listen to an album, it plays it out of order for you.
Oh, that's not bad.
On Spotify, so if it's free. So if you want to go find an artist or an album, it's going to play the songs out of order, but you can hear the whole album.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I thought it was just like Pandora where it's going to just like circulate different music around for you. And I'm like, if I already have Pandora and I know how to use it, I'm just going to use it. Yeah. But Spotify has so many dope functions, and you're able to create playlists like your TikTok playlist of 2019. You know what I mean? There's so many cool
Well, I just gave it to Kat's brother, and he's going to Africa for like 2 weeks or whatever.
Oh, no way.
And his flight is 6 hours to England, 14 hours to somewhere else, and then another 2 hours to get to his location.
Jesus.
So he was like, I gave it to him like, I think Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, I was like, by the way, you can listen to songs offline. You can download like a playlist. And he goes, oh, really? He had like 7 hours worth of music within the hour, whatever, where he's just playing a bunch of songs. He's like, oh, yep, and then downloaded it. So there's so many pros
I think
and
that's
cons
one
to
of my
Spotify.
favorite functions is that you can download music and do it online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, what?
Do it
offline.
Offline.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I said online.
Yeah.
Yeah, no more LimeWire for me, boy.
But yeah, no, it's freaking perfect. The only thing I don't like, well, it sucks about it in general, but like I miss listening to mixtapes. So a lot of times I would download like mixtapes like Acid Rap before it got put into
Spotify,
Spotify, and then even like Mac Miller's mixtapes and Wiz Khalifa's. I know
Sure.
some of them are recirculating because they're going back and buying rights.
Yep.
But I used to love having a catalog of songs I downloaded. But now it's just like, why? Why do I need? I can just build my own playlist.
You don't need
build
it.
a playlist for a party. Like I'm having a New Year's party, and it's I'm gonna put the best music of 2010 through 2019, and then all of a sudden now you have a playlist for your party that you're doing whatever, or
Literally.
or we'll have like a date night, and I'll play like if we're
French
having
cooking
Italian
music.
food. Yeah,
like
it's so dope.
yeah, you're like Italian music
Yeah,
for
or
my
I'll
for
play,
my
like,
pasta or whatever.
And I think La Carreta like a Mexican restaurant nearby uses a La Carreta playlist. So I'll search up La Carreta, or you search up Olive Garden or whatever.
That's funny because
and
a
you
lot
can
of
pull it.
people come into Applebee's and they say, "What's your playlist? I love it."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I have no fucking idea. No, we don't. It's
I
like
feel like Applebee's
mandated.
used to have like a CD player.
Oh, I'm
playlist.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. It's always the same fucking music. Oh my god. So one, Applebee's, change your music, at least for me when I'm on a 16-hour shift and hear the same song 4 different times. And 2, Jay-Z, thank you after 10 years for making a smart decision, you idiot. I'm not even going to listen to his music now. No, I'm just kidding.
You're up, boy.
All
Gotta
right.
spin that wheel.
Oh, yeah, we're
The
spinning
heck?
the wheel. Jesus. I'm tired today.
You're awake.
Wait, am I?
You're
which
tired.
way does it go? This, I think I'm down.
Yeah,
you went
you're
up,
down.
right?
I'm
So
up. You're down.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Yeet. Oh, that was so delayed.
I did it on purpose.
What a
An
dick.
idiot.
You're going to give me that wheel.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
about to be music, boy.
We got music again.
Jesus
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, true. I mean, this one I put in, and I think it's not that cool. It's funny. Yeah, we'll talk about it. I was going to throw the card, and then I was like, no,
You can
let's
throw
do
the
it.
card. We can respin.
No.
Respin.
I want to know your thoughts. Elvis Presley suffered a heart attack on the toilet.
You want to know my thoughts?
Yeah.
Believable.
All right.
Credible. I would love if I died on the toilet.
Yeah.
It would probably be one of the more enjoyable like fucking deaths.
Oh, yeah, dude. If I
He's
died on your
pooping,
toilet
it's
right
like-
before the podcast when I was taking a shit in your bathroom, I would have been in heaven, man.
I mean, you like they say you orgasm every time you take a shit.
Is that really
So,
what they say?
No.
No, they don't say that. I mean, I'm pretty close to it.
Mine are close. It's just like, I mean, I
5 out
look.
of 10 people say the orgasm.
Cat gets so pissed when I talk about poop
Why?
because I talk about poop.
Yeah, but I talk about it too. But the thing is, okay, and we're not going to talk about Elvis Presley. Fuck Elvis
yeah,
Presley.
we're gonna do poop talk.
No, I love Elvis, but we're going to do poop talk right now. And all right, Joanna always yells at me constantly for being like, "Why do you always tell me that you're taking a shit? Why do you always tell me? Why do you always have to tell me?" and it's aggravating because if I don't tell her after 5 minutes, no, after 1 minute, are the cats over there?
Yeah, the cat's here. Yeah.
After 1 minute, she goes, Brandon, where are you? And so if I don't tell her that I'm pooping, she's running around the house looking for me.
you,
And
like
then
you're playing hide and go seek.
And then I'm stressing out on the toilet because I'm like faced with a decision whether to yell or be silent and then get yelled at. You know what I mean? So
It's like, I was just looking for you. And
that's my thoughts on pooping.
I don't know, Cat gets pissed because my poops are fucking rank dank.
Welcome to Torn Between Two Brothers, where we talk about our daily shits.
I was listening, so I watch H3 podcasts, and he's one of my favorite podcasters. He interviews a bunch of he interviewed like Mr. Beast. He interviewed, I think, Ninja.
Yeah.
Philip DeFranco.
Yep.
He's done Andrew Yang, who's a presidential candidate for 2020.
Yep.
He's interviewed like a bunch. I'm sure that Bill Burr, Chris D'Elia, Whitney Cummings. Like he does like a bunch of comedians. Because what happens is a bunch of comedians have podcasts. So what they'll do is they'll hit their network of friends to promote their podcast, and then promote their tour, promote whatever. So he's one of my favorites just because I think he's one of the first I listened to or gravitated to.
Sure.
Now I'm like trending towards more of the comedians, but one of his topics that was like his closer every week until like he got enough input was wiping technique.
Wait, I actually know this one. What's the best wiping technique?
Oh, I don't know what the best is.
You have to fold. You can't smush it up.
So you do like a
you have to do the fold, and I'll say it's a lot more comfortable.
Well,
I've been doing the wrap up for years, man. Years, bro. I didn't even need anyone showing me. I was like, give me that towel, boy, and I fucking slapped it right on my ass, and I was good. But now I get the gentle not the trifold technique. Yeah.
Well, he
was
was talking about how he used to use baby wipes too. And they
baby
get
wipes
that little
are bad.
sting, but they're bad for the septic tank.
They're bad for the septic
so,
tank.
Like,
that's why we use one ply at my house, baby.
So he's boo. So he's
I
like,
have to.
I use two ply, boy.
Do you have a septic tank?
I don't know.
You don't have a septic tank.
Well, I don't.
Yeah, you don't, or you don't have a leach field.
Yeah.
I have a leach field.
So like, but he was saying like he was using baby wipes, but then people were like, oh, you just have a bin, and he's like, I'm not gonna throw poop baby wipes in
Why
the
not?
bin.
You do it for a baby.
No, but like in the
there's
garbage
like
next to
diaper
you?
genies.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I want to
But
have an
sometimes
adult
you don't
genie.
put the bag around the garbage bin, so now you're like stuck with a poop baby wipe, and you're like, what the hell? But he was talking about the wiping technique, where there was a highly debated thing because he keeps asking his audience, and people are a little divisive on it. Is do you wipe up towards your back?
Yes.
Or do you wipe down towards your balls?
If you're a woman, you don't wipe down. Wait. No,
Yes.
you don't wipe up. You wipe
don't
towards
wipe down.
you wipe towards the back. If you're a man, I guess it's preference. You
What
have to
is
get
your
ball-
preference?
I go back.
I wiped it back.
Yeah, I wiped it back.
I go front to back.
Do you think that's a good time for a break?
No, we'll do one more spin the wheel. We'll close and spin the wheel, and then
We'll break and then we'll go
we'll
back.
break, and then we'll come back, and we'll talk about it. You're gonna stiff me on a spin the wheel. I do one and you do two.
No, you had to. Oh no, you didn't.
Yeah.
You know what?
You son of
After
a gun.
you.
Yeah, that's
son
right.
Of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. Oh no, we just did one each.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
do one more. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll just do one more.
Okay.
Entertainment, boy.
Entertainment, boy.
Moo.
I probably wrote it right.
Fuck. If you guys see this, it's just it doesn't look that bad.
No,
on
it doesn't
there.
look that bad
but,
at all.
But if you're reading it, you're like,
I don't even know what I wrote. What did I write?
Movies/TV being made in different places than they seem to be. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Wow. Why would you say that about my question? About my topic?
Can you explain?
Yes. So I wanted to say how fucking weird it is when TV shows say they're in New York. Oh yeah, we're going to Times Square. Friends is a perfect example. Friends was shot in California.
Or even How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother was shot in California as well, and both portrayed to be in New York.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do you have to like if you make a scene that's like, oh, we're gonna have two main characters go to the Eiffel Tower, the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to fly there offset or either green screen it.
They fake it. They green screen it, and then they make a fake. Like they take shots they have someone out there, or they take freelance artists. They go, can you get a drone shot of the Statue of Liberty? And then that's how they show the transition.
Oh, no way.
So they go, all right, we're going to slip this scene to show that they're going to the Statue of Liberty because we're going to do an overhead view of New York.
Yeah.
But they're not in New York. And then all of a sudden they
No
show,
way, huh?
like even How I Met Your Mother, when they go into the Statue of Liberty, they just walk into like a lobby with an elevator. You know what I mean? Like with a stairwell and they're like a red rope. And then they're like, all right, we're done.
You're not talking about the Statue of Liberty, are you? You're talking about the skyscraper. Was it the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah, it was Statue of Liberty.
Oh, no way.
When he takes it's
his Robin's sister.
Yes.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
But I found it weird because I was thinking about it, and I never think about these things because why should I?
Yeah.
But I was like, how fucking weird is it when they're like, oh yeah, New York City, the greatest city ever, in terms of like Friends and stuff like that. They're not even fucking in New York City. They're a bunch of liars.
Well, they do that with a lot of like
a lot
like
of
weird
places are, or a lot of shows are hit in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all
and like if they're
placed,
like
they're all filmed in California.
Yeah, and
Sorry,
if
that's
it's
what I meant to say.
They get an atmosphere that's close. So if they get
Exactly.
like if they want to do like a like one place in the desert, they don't have to go to that desert.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They could just do a random.
They don't have to go to fucking Egypt to get
they
there.
just do
Like-
one in like Nevada or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
wherever.
exactly. Or
So
you get like a cold scene and you're like, all right, we're going to Vermont, even though we're saying it's in Canada or whatever.
It's so annoying to get older and like actually
nitpick
read into
these
stuff.
things?
Yeah, you're just like, oh, what the hell?
You
Like,
become so just like glass.
Cynical?
Yeah, cynical is the right. Yeah, that's a good word.
Freaking-
You're like glass half empty, bro,
Yeah.
all day long when you get older.
Well, because Cat gets pissed at me because like I find the like where TV shows don't line up because all of a sudden it's like, all right, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
that's not the order. Like that's not what you told us last episode. you
Yeah,
know that's because I
uh-huh.
think Netflix is doing a good job of it because it's all shot at once.
Yeah.
So like they release it at once.
Correct.
So they have to be a little bit more nitpicky about it. But the ones that come once a week or whatever, that are shot over big periods of time.
I
then all of a sudden
always
people are
notice
like,
little things that I hate when like someone gets like a I don't know like a little nash on their face or
Yeah.
like a little cut
And then it disappears
and then
the
it
next scene.
disappears
Yeah.
or a cast or like different things like
or
that.
dip clothing, or like they have a hat
Like
on,
Friends,
hat off.
if you look at Friends, and Friends is one of my favorite shows for people that know me. It's oh god, I hate it so much. There'll be like a wrapped box for like Christmas,
Yeah.
and then it keeps shooting back and forth, and it's wrapped, unwrapped,
Yeah.
wrapped, unwrapped, and I'm like, come on, guys, like how the fuck did you not realize? Because after we'll rewrap the gift. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but
come
it's
on.
because they got better takes in one than the other, so they just slap
Exactly.
it all together. And
But how do people not notice? Like when I see the back, because I've seen Friends so many times that I'm paying attention to different things than the first 15 times I saw it.
when you
know
watch
what I
it
mean?
first, you watch it for the content. And then
Exactly,
after
the
that,
dialogue. You're
like-
focusing
like,
on
oh,
who's
I already
talking
know
rather than
this.
people in the
Yeah.
background and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So yeah, I just thought it was really weird, and I totally kind of forgot that things get shot other places than they actually say they are.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
All right, you
All
got
right.
one. Or are we done?
No,
We're taking a break,
yeah,
boy.
let's do a break. It's 8:30. We'll probably do like
We got
I
an
don't know.
hour. We'll come back for half an hour. Do a couple more. I have a couple more things I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try to introduce a new segment called "Why the fuck is this trending?" or for our our younger audience, "Why is this trending?" So we'll be back in about I don't know 5 minutes or
3-4
whatever.
minutes, yeah,
3
whatever it is.
We'll do 3 minutes.
We'll do
and then
3 minutes.
we'll come back.
I'll smoke
So-
the fastest cigarette of my life, and then I'll be back.
All right. See you soon, boys. So what's going on, guys? So before we get into things, we have some pretty cool announcements that we're doing. So for those of you that want to keep watching us, feel free to in the description right now it says Torn Between Two Brothers. Click it, shoot us a follow on Facebook. It really helps.
Yep.
We're going to be shifting the podcast, maybe the episodes live on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And feel free to follow us on YouTube. I'll post a link after the channel's
Because we
over.
only have 8 subscribers, so
Yeah.
we're gonna
So
need
keep
more. It's
bumping.
free to subscribe.
So we're actually trending to get quite a few views on videos because of just how we're clipping everything. So if you guys want to, if there's a certain thing you want to show your friends.
Sounds like you're closing out the episode.
No,
right
I'm
now.
not closing out the episode. I just want to like start it off before we get into the good stuff.
Yeah, no.
And then what we'll do is after in the end of the episode, we're gonna announce our first
guest on Torn Between Two Brothers, where we're gonna pick someone.
So it's gonna be
Well,
torn between
we already
two
know who
brothers
it is,
and a
but-
person.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? You know what I just thought of?
in my phone.
We should do. You're just listening to
I'm
yourself.
listening to the
Boost
podcast
those
on my
views, boy. We should put like a spray paint next to brothers and say like and a guest or something like that.
Sure.
So that way it's a different logo
Yeah.
for like I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
different.
But be sure to tune in next week. And we'll announce it at the. Well, I'm not. I'm not.
Well,
closing
we're
out.
not
I'm
leaving.
not closing.
We're
it
not
out.
leaving.
Yeah, we're not leaving.
We're
We
not
still got
leaving.
more.
We're not
but I'm
leaving.
saying next week. Be excited. We're
All
gonna
right,
have a guest.
So this is gonna be the most highly argued point of the.
Sorry. I didn't know you were going.
One of the
Go
most
ahead.
highly argued things on Twitter right now.
Okay.
In a segment I like to call "Why is this trending?"
Why is this trending?
So I'm gonna ask you first.
Wait, is it the why is this trending?
Yes.
Do you have a scene that you're
But-
gonna start?
Well, it's not gonna do anything fancy. It's just gonna put a picture up.
Oh, okay.
So, but I want to find out from you
yeah.
why you think this is trending. And then it's going to be a highly debated topic. And for those of you in the audience, feel free to chime in with what you think. Not what you think it will win, but like the question that's going to follow up.
Sure.
So what's trending right now is Lilo.
Lilo.
Yeah. So why do you think Lilo is trending today?
Lilo.
Correct.
All right. So I think that they are releasing. Oh wait, it's argued.
No, it doesn't matter. It's just
Okay.
something.
I am gonna assume that there's a new Lilo and Stitch movie coming out, and people are upset about it.
A new live action, and then
Yeah,
The
sure.
Rock is in it as like some.
The Rock is in every fucking movie, dude. I just can I say something real
Yeah,
quick?
you can say it because I want to say it too.
Get the fuck out of Hollywood, Rock. No, actually, no. Rock's not even the worst. It's Kevin Hart.
I hate Kevin
It's
Hart.
it's like a shorter version of The Rock, but less funny.
They do a bunch of movies together, and
Oh
there's
my
like,
god!
let's do
It's
this
like, oh my
together.
god, let's ruin Jumanji forever. Like,
Do you know the new
Robin
Jumanji?
Williams hasn't even fucking like toasted in his fucking grave, and Kevin Hart's like, yeah, fuck that guy. I'm gonna
Well,
make a new movie.
Jumanji, the new one that just came out, like it's like the 4 people that were in the original Jumanji are now avatars of other people. So
Oh my
Danny
God.
DeVito is playing Jumanji, the video game, and now I don't know who it is, but it's
So
like
aggravating.
now The Rock is playing The Rock avatar as Danny DeVito.
I don't care.
So-
I'm never gonna watch the movie.
Yeah.
I will forever like the original Jumanji. But why is Lilo trending?
Lilo.
I
is
hope
trending.
it's a live action.
Oh, whoops. Lilo's trending because
Why?
who would win in a fight? Lilo or DW from Arthur?
DW from Arthur, 100%.
No way! You got okay. I don't
Wait,
know.
Lilo without Stitch or Lilo with Stitch? If it's
Just
with
Lilo.
yeah.
Am I? Oh, I was like, what's going on? But yeah, there it is.
They're the mics.
What? I was like, I need to. So Lilo is what? Hawaiian, Filipino, something.
I think Hawaiian.
So Hawaiians
You know,
are
I've never
scrappy.
seen Lilo and Stitch.
Hawaiians and Filipino Islanders
Islanders.
are very
We're making a lot of
are
racist comments
very,
here.
very scrappy. They're very, very scrappy. DW is an aardvark.
Yes.
So, is it a scrappy Hawaiian fighter
Or an aardvark?
aardvark who?
A sarcastic aardvark.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would say the aardvark.
I don't know. DW, look at that fucking.
Yeah, but okay. Take the aardvark, right? Take the aardvark.
Okay,
and
I believe. Well, just looking at it right now, DW looks fucking pissed.
yeah, dude, she
While-
looks like a mean
while
mugger, bro.
Lilo is just like smug.
Yeah,
like
dude, she's gonna get eaten alive, bro.
I don't know. Lilo.
Take a kid against like a random woodsy animal, they're gonna get eaten alive. Me against an aardvark, I'd kick DW's ass.
Lilo's the
but
type
Lilo,
to throw sand in someone's face while they're biking.
that's me. Gross.
No, Lilo looks like Scrappy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like it would be like Mulan coming to life like halfway through the movie.
I'm gonna stick with
like,
the aardvark.
Yeah. I
Wait,
don't know,
so what are people
but
favorite
same
towards?
age. I don't know. I didn't.
You
I
didn't look it up.
I think it was Lilo because Lilo was trending.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So Lilo would get Scrappy.
So
I don't know.
if it was DW would be.
Well,
trending.
okay. How about this? Lilo, DW, Angelica from Rugrats,
Angelica.
all in the same age. Who would win in a
Cynical
fight?
Angelica. She's a cynical
Yeah, but
bitch, dude.
okay. Who would win in a fist fight? Because Angelica would be like more cunning and do
Yeah.
like fucked up shit. But who would win in a fist fight?
DW.
I'm saying Lilo for.
You're team Lilo and I'm team DW.
Yeah, I'm team Lilo.
Gross,
DW,
dude.
I think.
I'm really mad this is trending. It's kind of fucking.
It's
gross,
trending.
Dude, yeah.
It's like 50,000 people are talking about it right now. They're like, who would win in a
People
fight?
like to debate about the stupidest
It's so
shit.
stupid. Instead of
I was thinking a live action movie was coming out. The Rock was gonna play fucking Lilo, and it's just.
It's going to come out. I just think Moana is like too fresh in people's heads.
Oh,
so people are like, "Oh, we're not going to release another Hawaiian movie."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what's trending on Twitter.
Yeah, let us know if you guys like the segment, if we're gonna do more, or if we're gonna cut it out. Because
We'll probably do a
Justin's the one
segment.
that thought about it.
Yeah, we're just gonna do like, "Why is this trending on Twitter?" That's gonna be the theme song.
I hope. Can you sing it?
I'm just gonna use that clip right there.
Oh,
That's
okay,
the audio
wait.
sample.
Why is this trending on Twitter?
Yeah, we'll do it together. 1, 2, 3.
Why is this trending on Twitter?
And then now we have a theme song.
Now we got a theme song. Let us know if you like our theme song, guys.
Do you want to do your why is yours trending even though it wasn't even though like
No, because you already know.
okay, fine.
Yeah.
I guess I know why it's trending on
You
Twitter.
literally had a picture of a banana duct taped to a wall.
Okay, can we talk about this real quick?
Yes, I have. I do have the card in
Hint,
front
hint.
of me. Hint, hint. And that's a
Um,
great segue
That's
for.
a great segue. Talk about the banana duct tape.
All right, so
Why is this trending on Twitter?
no, well, it was trending like three weeks ago, a month ago. So in the Maurizio Catalan. Oh no, that's the guy that made it. Maurizio Catalan had duct tape a banana to a wall. He had made 3 of them, 3 art pieces.
I didn't know.
There's 3 of them.
3, not 3 bananas. 3
No,
art pieces.
3 bananas. 3, not just one banana duct taped to a wall. 3 different bananas, 3 different pieces of duct tape, 3 different walls. The first 2 sold for $120,000.
Yeah.
The third one is going for $150,000.
So 120,000 a pop.
A pop. Like you are buying a banana duct tape to a piece or a wall or
Yeah.
whatever it is. I don't know if you dismantle it from the wall or if it comes on.
So okay, what happens when you buy this piece? Do you have to replace the banana when it spoils every week?
no,
2 weeks?
That's the point of the art is that it's going to spoil.
But do
It
you know,
stands for life.
well, you know about
Deterioration
the guy
of
eating
life.
it, right?
No, it's not what it stands for. But yeah, so there was a publicity stunt about this banana, and a man in the art exhibit. I don't know if it was if he remade it and then sold that one after.
I'll tell you what happened.
Okay, so a guy had walked up to this piece, removed the duct tape, took the banana off the wall, and ate it. And people were going fucking nuts. People thought it was real. People were like, "Oh my god!" And it just made the hype even more.
Do you know what? Okay, so what happens when your artwork gets eaten? Okay, so do you get a refund? Do you get a new one, a new banana that's duct taped?
Well, if it was a publicity stunt, I'm assuming they
No, it
just put
wasn't
a new.
publicity stunt. It was a man just actually ate it.
Oh,
then
really?
And then it became a publicity stunt because it got so much.
Oh.
But you know what the artist said when the guy was like, "Oh, like what am I gonna,
Did he
what's
say
my
I'm
art
just gonna put a new banana on there?
No, he goes, "This artwork isn't like you like this."
You had tampered with the artwork?
The banana being eaten doesn't change the art. It's the idea.
Oh my god! Get the fuck out of here! Someone just went home with a piece of duct
It
tape.
literally just means he got his money because it's an idea. The art is the idea is art. So you bought
I can't do it, dude. Like a banana duct tape to a wall. That's like worse than the portraits that are sold with like a red dot center
Or
or
just
like
like a line through
or
it.
a line. It's like, what
I
the
like
fuck?
it for like album artwork. Because
Sure.
it stands out, but like
A banana duct tape to a wall and you're buying a CD. Dope.
pretty good album art.
$120,000. Well, that's a $10 CD. This is $120,000.
Imagine buying a
$150,000 now.
$120,000 banana
And someone
duct tape.
eats it.
Someone eats it.
You thought
and
it
then-
was worth
and then you're going,
$120,000.
I lucked out. a dollar for duct tape, $1 for banana, $2 item to two $1 items for $120,000, and it got eaten.
My God, it was an idea.
You bought the idea. You still owe me $120,000.
That's awesome.
Why is this trending on Twitter?
Why is this trending on Twitter?
I
have something that I think you'll like if
okay.
you don't
Yeah,
mind
absolutely.
if I talk about
Go
it.
ahead.
All right, so I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Yep.
Where did it come from?
From the simple fact that cats are curious.
I thought you were going to say something else because I had a different idea. There is an experiment called Schrodinger's experiment. You probably learned it in psychology.
Is that what it's based out of?
No.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
this is what I thought.
Yeah.
So Schrodinger's experiment, basically a cat was placed in a box, and
I
the
love
cat
this.
is
I love this
neither dead
experiment.
or alive until you open the box and check. You don't know because theoretically there could be no cat in the box,
Yeah.
but you know the cat's in the box, so it's either alive or dead. And it's not dead until you check. Technically, the box could be there for 80 years,
Yeah.
and it could be alive. You don't know until you open the box.
Yeah.
So I figured curiosity killed the cat.
That's pretty cool. I'm thinking cats are just assholes and curious all the time. So the more
yes,
they're curious,
that's what it is.
Oh, is that what it is?
I mean, theoretically. So it wasn't a thing until
a cat killed himself?
it's either Jansen or Johnson, in 1598 created a play. He was an English playwright. He created this play called Helter Skelter. And they said, hang sorrow, carol, kill a cat, up-tailed all, and loose for the hangman. That is where it came from. So it stemmed and eventually came out.
Okay.
But the cool thing that I saw, because I'm a Shakespeare head, William Shakespeare was an actor and an author.
Yeah.
He acted in that play.
Was he the cat?
Stole the line in one of my favorite Shakespeare plays, which is Much Ado About Nothing.
He stole it for that play.
Stole it for the play, and he said, "What courage, man! What though care killed a cat? Thou hast me tell enough in care to kill."
It's pretty fucking close.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's literally the same thing. So
That's so
he
funny.
starred in the play,
Yeah.
literally got the line, took it in that
Rewrote
same
it.
year, rewrote it,
Yeah, but
put it in Much
I
Ado
don't
About
know.
Nothing.
I don't feel like it's stealing. I feel like in the wise words
If
of
it was within 10 years, I could understand, or
Yeah.
100 years.
Yeah.
But it was that same year he started
yeah,
the play.
but I gotta say, in the wise words of Little Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
I was trying to think of like a longer name for him, like Lil Pump is like Pumpernickel.
Little Miss Waynian.
Little Mistletoe Wayne said, "It's what it." I don't know what he says, but he says, "It's not stealing. It's recycling. It's not
Yes.
recycling. It's enlightening.
Enlightening.
So it's to
You're
teach
putting a
people about
different-
like it's to
You're
teach
putting a
people
different
about,
spin on it for people to
to
be
make it
able
more
to enjoy
accessible
it.
to people. So people
Correct.
that are never going to see that first play are going to be enlightened by this play that pays homage to it.
But I was very upset about it because I was like, oh, that's nasty. But I don't know why the fuck I thought that's where it came from.
Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah, Schrodinger's experiment. I don't know why I thought
Can
it
we
derived
talk about
from there.
one of my favorite
But you know what?
experiments?
I think actually where it came from, and I'm just realizing this now. You remember the old meme that was conspiracy Keanu? It was
Yeah.
Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves, and it was before memes were memes like now.
Back when it was on 9gag with the green and
4chan
gray
9gag, it was
triangles.
like the gross ass text, and it was just a picture. There was a meme called Conspiracy Keanu, and it would basically give a bunch of conspiracies and just have Keanu's face on it, like a wicked disheveled version of Keanu.
100% comfort. That's where your mentality came from.
That's I think you had tagged me in it like.
Okay,
6
so
years
let's
ago.
Just say it's me again.
Yeah, but that's why I'm surprised that you didn't think of that it came from.
I
that.
I don't believe memes. I'm a meme non-sayer,
I'm a
non-memer,
non-believer.
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 You know what's one of my favorite I guess psychology experiments?
Sure.
Is the trolley experiment.
Yeah.
So
and that one was used in The Good Place.
The Good Place, which we're
If
like,
you guys have ever seen The Good Place on Netflix, it
watch
is incredible.
It's so good. It's one of my favorite shows out right now.
Yep.
And we won't spoil anything because you have to watch it. Just stop what you're doing, watch it. And
Well, don't stop what you're doing because
Yeah.
you're watching the
Yeah.
podcast. But after we
in
sign
10,
off,
15 minutes, go watch The Good Place. Trust me, it's so good. It's
phenomenal.
If you watch it from the outside looking in, like at commercials and stuff like that, you're like, oh, this is stupid.
Yeah.
But the actual premise of the show and how it's all written, and it's really done really well. And even this season is the final season, which is the 4th season. The writers intentionally chose to end the show at season 4, even though it got renewed for multiple seasons.
For 8 seasons, or 8 total seasons, I believe.
Okay.
But they wanted to stop it early.
They wanted to end it on a note they were
a
proud of.
perfect note, yeah.
As opposed to like some that like drag on forever. So, but one
Pretty
of the
Little
things is
Sure.
one of the characters is a psychology professor, or
Yes, he's a moral and ethics professor.
that's what it is. And one of the big psychology questions is if you were in control of a trolley or had the ability, and the trolley was going to kill someone that's on the road, or kill one person, or kill 5 people.
It was kill 5 people, or like one person that you know, or something. There's a million different versions.
The original one is there's 5 people on the track, and it's going to kill them. And then there's a second track that you pull a lever for to deter the train to kill the singular person on the second track.
Yep.
Do you pull the lever? Do you not pull the lever and let the train just run its course?
Because it was supposed to do it.
Because it was supposed to do it. It was destiny. Or do you make the conscious effort to prevent 5 people from getting killed, but 1 person gets killed?
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's an easy question because, of course, I'm going to save 5 lives and instead of
4 lives.
murder. And 1 instead of 5.
Yep.
Well, the follow-up question to that makes it much harder to decide is it's 5 people on 1 or 1 person you personally know.
Yep.
Do you switch the train track?
And the correct answer, I believe this is like the correct like consensus, although most people wouldn't pull the lever
Because
and
they'd be
kill
like-
5 people randomly
Because
to
it's
save
not
1
their
person
fault.
they know or love or whatever
Yeah.
it is. But technically speaking, you should take 1 life over 5.
Correct.
And the answer doesn't divert. It could be 20,000 people, or a spouse or your father or something. It should always technically be that 1 person.
Do you want to know something cool that I don't think you guys know about? But it's a game that I was hoping to get for Christmas, but it didn't come in time just because of the orders. So on Kickstarter, remember the comic Cyanide and Happiness?
Yeah, of course.
So they started a Kickstarter called the Trolley Game. And what it is
I think
each
you sent it to me before.
Yeah. Each team builds each side of the trolley. And it's almost like Cards Against Humanity, where you take turns on who decides.
Yep.
So say it's boys against girls, and then it's my turn to decide who it is. The boys and girls build like a very hard decision to pull the lever on who you're going to kill between 2 people.
That's dope, but like...
So it's like, at first it's like...
I would get fucking bored, bro. I'd be like, I don't care. Kill 1 person, kill 10 people. I don't give a shit.
Because at first it's like, it would be like...
That's just like
Girl
ruining your
Girl
friendships.
Scouts, and then your grandmother.
Oh,
bunch of
okay.
Girl Scouts
I thought
and
you were
then
saying that
grandmother.
it was everyone in the room.
No. You put
line up, so
cards.
it's like Brandon, Justin, Joanna, Kat, and then like mom
it's
or
people.
something.
So like
Okay.
people have cards, almost like
That's
Cards Against
kinda funny,
Humanity.
okay.
And you go, all right, like 10 Girl Scouts.
Yeah.
And then the other one puts grandma.
Yeah.
And say like the girls put grandma. Well, the guys can put like a modifier card and go, a grandma who is secretly Hitler. And then like you modify them to make the
That's
decision
awesome.
harder, and then like you choose who does the trolley kill.
Yep.
So it's very it's one of my favorite psychological
experiment.
And
yeah.
Vsauce did it too. He has a show called
I don't know what it's called.
Mind something.
I watch
don't know.
him, but I don't know what it's called.
But he does this show, and he did that experiment where he tried to keep people completely out of the dark.
Yep.
And then he's like, "Oh, can you watch this real quick?" Kind of shows how to like change tracks and everything. And then the guy who's running the train goes, "Oh, I got to go to the bathroom real quick. Do you mind just overseeing or whatever?"
Sure.
And then all of a sudden, like someone's crossing over, and then so
That's
they got to
fucking
choose
dope.
how to do it. And then he comes back, and then as they make the lever pull, it gets closer and closer to the people, and before it hits them, the screen goes black and says, you were part of an experiment. And what they try to do is make people take surveys ahead of time to see
What they would actually
what
do.
type of personality they are.
Oh, wow.
And then compare and contrast it to what decision they actually made. So they saw the people that were more selfless were the ones that were actually pulling the lever to do the better good, and then there was actually a surprising amount of people that just did nothing because
They didn't wanna
want to
touch
be
the lever?
responsible about it. Yep.
Wow. I would be
So-
irresponsible. Joanna's getting killed under that train, boy.
Bye.
Or the trolley. No. That's awesome. Do you want to do one more, and then I think We got like
5-10 minutes.
yeah, 5-10
Yeah.
minutes left.
I'm gonna do this one. Okay. No.
If it goes quick, we do another one. You know what I mean?
I
It is what it
have
is.
one written down. It's been written down since the first episode, so it's like a really old
These
one.
are my two
Yeah,
fucking
from
shitty
way
cards
before.
from yeah. That's
It's
funny.
an interesting thing. It's just a conversation piece. It's no like your input or anything, but it was just intriguing to me. So climate scientists predict that Venice will be underwater by the turn of the next century.
I was about to stop you and say, Justin, it's Venus. and then I heard what you said. I don't know why Venice didn't fucking click. It just I was literally about to
Venice
correct you. It's gonna
on
be
Earth,
underwater.
Venice, comma Earth will be underwater
Can
by
I get the
turn
exact
of the century.
location?
It's going underwater at a rate of 1/5 of an inch per year, and
Wow.
it's currently only 3 feet above water.
Wow. No way.
Yeah. So
Is that how it's going to be for like islands and stuff like that? You think like
I
different islands are going to start disappearing because of like the percentage of rain just like adding up
I don't
or
know.
whatever it is?
I don't, like the ice caps melting and then it's increasing the water levels.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm obviously like we're at this turning point where things aren't done if that's the way it's trending and it's not just like
Bullshit yeah.
because they're saying like some people don't believe it, some people believe it. It's true,
Yeah.
not true.
I kind
Whatever
of think
way
it's better to
trending-
believe it, right?
Oh, absolutely.
It's better to believe
be proactive about it than
and I don't
not.
know if other people feel the same way, and if you don't, that's fine. But I feel like if you take precautions to be able to, for the greater good,
Yeah.
I mean, what's the harm?
I think the issue is money.
Well, besides money.
Money's
gonna say
the
money.
biggest issue. You could
Yeah.
literally put preventative measures into everything. You could put preventative
That's just
measures
people wanting money
against
in their own
aliens.
pockets, isn't it? Yeah, that's
It's
true.
the same thing. You
yeah.
could do a giant preventative measure against aliens, and then
Mm-hmm.
we never get aliens, or there's never alien life that comes in our lifetime. And then in the future, when technology naturally improves, then we can conquer that issue.
Correct.
But I love. Oh, well, I don't.
But if
it's
you have
not-
a
it's not
statistic
good
that's
thing.
right
Yeah.
in front of you, and it's saying Venice will be underwater soon.
What's what climate scientists predict?
Oh, they're predicting it.
That's a prediction.
Soon, or did it give a certain year?
Turn of the century.
Turn of the century.
So 2100.
All right, so that's fine.
So-
we won't be
so
alive
it's a
anyway,
fifth of
Justin.
We might.
Why
be.
do we have to bother with it? Let our kids,
So-
kids become fucking kids. Why don't we let them become, climate change scientists?
What they're trying to invest in is called MOSE, named after Moses, who
Okay.
part of the Red Sea.
Yep.
With more than 70 massive yellow underwater gates that kind of like hold water up
Why?
to prevent water from coming in.
I understand, but why not evacuate everyone? Say
Because they don't want to evacuate. Okay, Brennan, yeah, let's evacuate the United States because
No, I know, I know, but I guess it's a preventative measure. But I feel like if it failed, it would be more catastrophic than taking the initiative to just move everyone out. Say this is a town that can't be used anymore. Say if it keeps piling up and up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if those fucking
but
bridges
it's 'cause
break,
there's so much history. There's so much everything. Like
I
there's a
know.
lot of things that over there that they rather prevent that than to just
Yeah,
be
no,
like,
I
all right,
get it.
let's evacuate and just have the whole country in shambles. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, I
and then
get
now because you didn't prevent it. Now all the debris, all the buildings collapsing. Now that's going into the ocean. Now it's creating more pollution in the water because you didn't prevent the whole.
I'm just
country
gonna go
from
to
going
Venice
underwater.
and demolish it myself and start moving rocks. It's fine.
rock mover.
You pay me a lot of money, I'll quit Applebee's. Let me tell you that. Do we have
Christ.
one more?
We can do one more. It's
Yeah,
up to
we'll
you.
do one more. We'll wrap up. Fuck this one. This one is one that I've been literally sitting on forever, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. So, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
6ix9ine,
Our boy.
yeah, Scum Gang, the Scum Gang Lord, 6ix9ine, had only received 24 month sentence after, I think it's 11, but I think I read it was 13. It's either 11 or 13.
He has 13 left.
No, he has 24 left.
No.
Yes.
He was sentenced to 24 months, and because he was already in jail for 11 months
Yeah.
during the trials, he has 13 months left to serve out of his 24 months.
Oh,
so that's
I thought
why
it was 24 additional and like 35 in total.
No.
I'm gonna correct him after
So
after the show.
He has 24 months. He already served 11 because you're in jail while the trials are going on.
But,
and then
bro,
he has 13. So November 2020. Think of the math right now. No, he's set to release November 2020. That's 13 months from now.
Okay,
12 months plus 1.
bro.
Or 11 months.
years.
It's 11 months. Sorry, it's 11 months from now.
Yeah, so I have 11 and 24.
Yeah,
so
sorry,
it's one of those.
Yeah, it's 11 left. He served 13.
I don't know how the fuck this dude pulled it off.
He ratted everyone out.
Snitched every man in the game. And you know what? Okay, so I don't know if Johnny's watching. I think Johnny's at work. But he had told me at work the other day that they were thinking about making him a secret rat. Apparently.
That's so.
So when he goes back into the Bloods, because 6ix9ine, so for those of you that don't know, 6ix9ine is a New York rapper. He committed a ton of fucking crimes, including, what was the biggest one? It's like conspiracy to
Murder
or whatever it is.
Yeah,
like
because he was supposed to like.
I forget, racketeering?
Yeah, he has racketeering as well.
He had a max of, I think it was like, projected was like 35 to life or something like
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
Bro gets out.
6ix9ine is for the older generation of parents that don't know who it is. He's the guy with rainbow hair and rainbow teeth.
Yes.
And tattoos of 6ix9ine all over his body and face.
He looks like a fucking middle school table that people used to draw on. Fucking. But he's good shit. He has made good music in the past and stuff
I
like
enjoy
that.
his music. Some
Yeah,
people
I
don't.
enjoy it.
Kat
a lot of
hates
people.
it.
A lot of people don't.
But I love
But
hood ass.
I would figure that when he gets out, he's gonna be put in protective custody because he's a liability to the Bloods in New York. I don't know why I'm doing this for Bloods.
Bloods.
Yeah, Bloods.
Not real Bloods.
Yeah. Well, they probably are.
No, I'm kidding. They are real.
Dude, it's the Bloods. Open up. They're gonna come here right now. But I would think he would be put in protective custody somewhere with who's that girl that like killed her child?
Oh Jesus, Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony.
Yeah.
Put him with Casey Anthony. Get him far away
Get them
because
married.
they're probably the two. Well, she's a little bit more hated.
Yeah.
But he's very hated amongst his people right now.
Casey Anthony is hated by a bunch of people that won't do anything, and then 6ix9ine is hated by less people that will do something.
That will do something and literally kill him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, good for him. I'm excited for new music from 6ix9ine and what it offers.
I love
but
it,
it's one of those things that it's like Bobby Shmurda, you know?
Fun fact, both November 2020.
Both November 2020, and they had just released a song while Bobby Shmurda was in jail.
Imagine they fucking put a collab
Silly!
album together. Oh, fuck.
But no, I can't fathom how. I mean, I've read articles and articles about it because I'm just curious. You know what I mean?
6ix9ine, yeah.
About 6ix9ine, and they were saying 35 years. So I'm
Yeah, it
like,
was
bro,
insane.
this dude ain't coming out until he's old as fuck.
A lot of people are fighting to see, or to see if they want him on their show, like Charlemagne for whatever,
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club.
Yep.
They want to see if they want him or want to be the first one or whatever, which is
Yeah.
going to be insane.
Oh,
to hear
people
him
are
talk.
gonna be fucking trying to get him
Because I think he still has all of his tattoos too. I think he would get them covered so he could blend in a little bit more and just look like a regular Spanish guy.
He'll probably
but
get him taken
I don't know.
out, cut his hair, take the fucking grill out of his mouth, the rainbow grill. But dude,
like Skittles.
I want TK to be released with him. TK's my
TK.
boy, although he like definitely murdered a
He
bunch
definitely-
of people.
Dude, I think one of my favorite things is listening to Bobby Shmurda's music, and he's literally saying like,
Dude, they all are. Look at fucking 6ix9ine, look at TK, and then look at fucking
Yo, like,
Bobby Shmurda. They are all in the same
I'm a
group
killer
of people.
too.
And they're like, they're announcing. They're like literally
like in the
guilt-ridding
lyrics, they're
themselves.
literally like, it's so funny because Akeem Peel have a skit off of that where like Jordan Peele has like a mixtape of describing how he killed someone, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell the officer this was all a lie," and like he's like
Yeah,
saying all this fake
exactly.
stuff,
Oh,
and
there's another one. YMW Melly.
oh yeah,
Perfect example. Dude literally talked about killing his best friends, then said he was
murder on my mind.
yeah, then announced that he had multiple personality disorder, and then told everyone, oh no, it was a drive-by, when he clearly shot them both in his car, two of his best friends, dude.
Bow.
I can't fathom, like, dude, we used to do hip-hop back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not. I ain't killing anyone, but I ain't selling myself out. You know what I mean? Like,
I cheated on my French test. I looked up a math solution on my phone.
while I was in the bathroom. Like, Bro, I ain't selling myself out, but these dudes are. And you know what? Apparently they're getting away with it because, I mean, in terms of 6ix9ine's case, he's ratting everyone out. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen to him when he gets out. I don't know. So I'm very curious, but this was kind of breaking news in the hip hop world.
It's insane to think about that we're going to still be fucking watching him so immensely
I
to
ain't gonna
figure
lie.
out.
Okay, you know what's the number one thing I'm excited for? Instagram, right? I used to be on all the time. You know why?
6ix9ine.
6ix9ine, dude. Watching him is so funny, dude. Even the fake debate between him and Trippie Redd, and then he was sleeping with his girlfriend.
And he was the fastest man alive.
Yeah, dude, and his bun's running, and they're using that clip for different memes and stuff like that, dude.
Fuck.
He was funny. He's a funny dude.
He's good shit.
So, to have
He's a
him
killer too.
come back out, I'm hoping that he's not gonna get killed, and I'm gonna enjoy Instagram again because I probably haven't been on it since he went to jail because I don't fucking care about Instagram. Okay, so if anyone still is watching, we are wrapping out the show, but we are going to give you our special guest that is coming in next week.
Next week, we'll figure out what day.
Let me give it a little bit of background knowledge.
Yeah, I don't know him.
So, this gentleman I've known for about 5 years. We told him he hasn't written anything, but he's excited about the podcast. I don't even think he's watched a fucking episode because he's a dick. But he is starting his own sports podcast for the playoffs for football.
It's a sports football podcast.
It's a sports football podcast. So they're going to be talking about should I say it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the one and only, my brother-in-law, Michael Sullivan's going to be coming on. Him and a man named Jake Travers, he's a really good guy. I've met him before. He's nice. They're going to be starting a podcast. So we figured, hey, you know what? Why don't you come on ours? You can promote yours a little bit.
Yep.
We'll make it a little bit sports geared at some point, and then he can take the conversation. We can enjoy ourselves with extra conversation because 3 perspectives might be better than 2, but it's Michael, so probably not. But this is the start of our future guest, and we're really excited.
We want to bring guests on to kind of just venture off and have fun with the games and shoot the shit and bullshit with each other and do whatever. Yeah, it's kind of trying Shop Bet was fun, but it was geared towards the guests, and I'm excited about having guests where it's geared towards a conversation.
Correct.
So we can talk about
that's all this podcast is. Where we enjoy the conversation, and that's why we're here. If we didn't enjoy the conversation, we didn't do it. If it was geared towards us, you guys would be fucking bored.
Yeah.
So
and I'm excited about this guest because he's big into sports.
He's
even
sports.
Bigger into sports now because he's excited to do the podcast.
Exactly.
He's talking about potential trades. Maybe we'll talk about the Patriots. Yep. I know at one point we were the whole Gronk conversation was happening, and maybe he can give us the
Tom
ins and
Brady,
outs
Lamar
of it.
Jackson. He's gonna bring. Justin and I, we know football, but we don't know football like this guy. So he's gonna be coming on. He's gonna be enlightening us. Having fun conversation. We're probably going to have him right here. Yeah. We're going to move the mics. It's going to be a whole new setup. So next week is definitely going to be an interesting podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're not going to say good, but we're going to say
interesting
because it's Michael.
There's a lot of tests.
And he doesn't watch the podcast, so he doesn't know I'm talking shit about him.
He doesn't even
watch the
know
podcast.
what we're doing here. He doesn't.
Watch,
we're going to bring topics.
We're going to close out, and it's just going to be a bunch of comments like, you fucking asshole.
Hey, man, thank you. I think I sent him a link to the podcast, so he probably saw it and was
nah. But he's got a new podcast coming up. We're excited about it. We're excited to have him. We're gonna
play a game with him called "Whose Podcast Is Better," and I know he's already losing because his podcast hasn't
started
come out
yet.
So we're gonna have some fun with him. So we're gonna introduce some new segments and
So thank you guys. We appreciate it. Staying tuned for our 3rd episode. I don't know if Justin changed it.
Crazy.
I don't know if Justin changed it on there, so it might be still episode 2.
Oh, it's episode 3, boy.
Okay. So thank you for sticking in with us. We hope you have a wonderful New Year. We will see you either New Year's Day or the day after. Yeah. Possibly New Year's Day, I think, because our mother's birthday is the day after New Year's.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
So you might see us hungover.
1st. Enjoy your
all
New Year's
3
Eve.
of us
Get
hungover.
Fucked.
Yeah. Get drunk for us.
Get drunk.
Let's go, boys.
We love you.
Good evening and good night.
Good evening and good night.